Dreams don't change your life. Action does. Everybody wants success. Everybody wants money, peace, freedom, a better future. But wanting means nothing if you refuse to move. Everybody wants a better life. More money, more freedom, more respect. People dream about success every single day. They imagine the house, the car, the peaceful life, the version of themselves they desperately want to become. But most people never get there. Not because they are stupid, not because they are unlucky, but because dreaming became a substitute for action. And that is the trap. Talking about success feels productive. Planning feels productive. Watching motivational videos feels productive. But none of those things actually change your life. Action does. Real action. The kind that nobody sees. The kind that hurts. The kind that requires discipline long after motivation disappears. Because the truth is, life does not reward potential. It rewards execution. The world is full of talented people who never became anything. People with brilliant ideas, big dreams, unlimited potential. But potential means nothing when it stays trapped inside your head. Results only come from movement, from repetition, from showing up over and over again when nobody claps for you. And this is where most people quit. They want success, but they also want comfort. They want the reward without the sacrifice. They want the future without changing their habits. But life has never worked that way. Nobody cares how badly you want it. Nobody wakes up impressed by your unfinished plans. The world responds to proof, to consistency, to effort repeated every single day. And maybe that sounds harsh, but it is also freeing because it means your future is still in your hands, not your past, not your excuses, not your fears, your actions. Every single day, you are either building your future or delaying it. Every hour wasted complaining, every day spent waiting for motivation, every excuse repeated again and again quietly steals your potential. Meanwhile, somewhere in the world right now, someone with less talent than you is winning. Not because they are smarter, not because life was easier for them, but because they decided to move. Even while tired, even while afraid, even while uncertain. And maybe that is the difference between people who change their lives and people who spend years talking about the life they wish they had. Most people are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect mood, the perfect motivation. But life does not work that way. If you only move when you feel ready, you will stay stuck forever. Because readiness is an illusion. Nobody feels fully prepared. The successful people you admire, they were scared too. They doubted themselves too. But they moved anyway. That is the difference. Winners act before confidence arrives. Losers wait for confidence before acting. And while they wait, time keeps moving. Years disappear quietly. One day becomes 1 month. 1 month becomes 1 year. Then suddenly, you wake up wondering where your life went. This is why discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is decision. Motivation disappears when life gets hard. Discipline keeps you moving anyway. Some days you will not feel inspired. Some days you will feel broken. But your future does not care about your mood. It only reflects your habits, your actions, your consistency. Every successful life is built from repeated effort, small actions, repeated daily. That's it. Not magic, not luck, not talent alone. Work done consistently. That changes everything. This truth hurts. but it will free you. Nobody cares about your excuses. People may listen politely. They may nod. They may sympathize. But at the end of the day, results speak louder than explanations. The world rewards value, not stories. You can spend years explaining why life was unfair, why people betrayed you, why you started late, why things are difficult. And maybe all of it is true, but pain alone will not save you. Complaining will not change your bank account. Excuses will not heal regret. Action will. Every hour spent blaming life is an hour stolen from your future. And this is what strong people understand. They stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can I do now?" That mindset changes everything, because power returns the moment responsibility begins. Not everything is your fault, but your future is still your responsibility. Real growth is quiet. Most people want visible success, but they avoid invisible work. The gym before the transformation, the failures before the breakthrough, the lonely nights before stability. People only celebrate the result. They rarely respect the process. But the process is where character is built. Every early morning, every rejection, every moment you continue, despite exhaustion, you are becoming stronger. And often, nobody sees it yet. That's okay. Trees grow silently too. You do not need to announce every goal. You do not need validation from everyone around you. Sometimes, the strongest move is to disappear for a while and work quietly, consistently, relentlessly. Then one day, your results speak for you. One day, life will ask you a painful question. What did you do with your time? Not what you dreamed about, not what you planned, not what you almost started. What did you actually do? Because deep down, most people already know what they should be doing. They just avoid the discomfort required to achieve it. Success demands sacrifice. It demands repetition. It demands patience. And most importantly, it demands action when emotions disappear. That is why few people truly change their lives. They want comfort and transformation at the same time. But growth has never lived inside comfort. You must choose dog or work, excuse or discipline, temporary pleasure or long-term freedom, because your future is being built right now by what you repeat daily, not by what you wish for at night. At the end of your life, nobody will remember how many excuses you had. Nobody will care how many plans you made. Nobody will care how many times you said, "one day," because one day eventually becomes never. And that is the tragedy of so many lives. Not failure, not pain, not struggle, but unrealized potential. People who could have become more, but stayed trapped inside comfort, inside fear, inside procrastination. The saddest part is, most people already know what they need to do. Wake up earlier, work harder, stay disciplined, stop wasting time, stop talking so much, stop waiting for motivation. But knowing is not enough. Knowledge without action changes nothing. And life only responds to movement, not intentions, not wishes, movement. Every day you delay action, your future quietly gets further away. Every hour spent complaining could have been spent building. Every excuse repeated in your mind slowly becomes your identity, until one day you look around and realize years have passed, but your life stayed the same. That is why discipline matters so much. Because discipline saves you on the days motivation disappears. And those days will come. There will be mornings when you feel tired, moments when you doubt yourself, Times when nobody supports you. Times when results feel invisible. But those are the moments that shape your future the most. Anybody can work when they feel inspired. Very few people continue when life feels heavy. That is where transformation begins. Quietly, painfully, one decision at a time. And maybe right now, this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next month. Now, to stop waiting, to stop announcing goals you never chase, to stop living inside dreams while avoiding the work required to reach them. Because deep down, you already know what your life could become. You can feel it. But potential means nothing without action. Nothing changes until you move. So choose carefully. You can continue talking about the life you want, or you can finally build it silently, patiently, relentlessly, because in the end, you do not get what you wish for. You do not get what you hope for. You get what you work for. Choose wisely.